mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for all you got to love it like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that.
And oh, right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. Mahomes now on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup. And he will score. Touchdown AFC from 4 yards out. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Get ready.
The offense for the NFC back out there. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta. New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback Tom Brady, Guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well.
Now Breeze lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. They go play action here on 1st down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st down, it's Connor. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10.
Let's go, folks.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
95-56, 95-56. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Sack up, baby. Yum, 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 yum.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the NFC. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports. after this. Fielded at the 20. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Travis Kelsey, 27 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
Now Breeze lost the football. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the AFC will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. 2nd quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part. But they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for the rest of the game, though.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And now running right through him. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The AFC offense now set to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be 2nd down. On 2nd down, It's Connor. Still on his feet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, and now he bowls him over and shutting him off. Now open field. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start with a give to Connor. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Another miss.
Still accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. That's what we want right there, see. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Breeze. This complete to Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. To Barkley on the check down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 yards there and a 1st down. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze to throw again. Jones has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Breeze again. He dumps it off to Barkley. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Breeze now on 1st down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Rosa's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this is Cook with a grab. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody